Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're into coins, treasures in your pocket, or just love history you can hold in your hand, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into a very familiar coin you might overlook every single day, the 2002 Liberty 1 dime from the United States. That's right, that tiny 10-cent piece might be worth more than you think. And its history? Absolutely fascinating. To understand the 2002 dime, we need to go way back, to the very beginning of American coinage. The dime, worth 1/10 of a dollar, was first authorized by the Coinage Act of 1792. The word dime itself comes from the French word dime, meaning tenth. It was designed to be a practical, small coin for everyday use. Over the years, the dime has seen multiple design changes. We've had the draped bust, capped bust, seated Liberty, barber, and of course, the Mercury dime. But in 1946, just months after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the U.S. Mint introduced the Roosevelt dime, a tribute to the man who founded the March of Dimes to fight polio. Let's take a closer look at the 2002 Roosevelt dime. Like all Roosevelt dimes minted since 1946, the obverse or head side features a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. His initials, JS, are just at the base of Roosevelt's neckline. You'll also see the word Liberty boldly inscribed along the left rim, and the motto "In God We Trust" just below Roosevelt's chin. And of course, the date 2002 appears at the lower right. Just above the date, you'll see the small P mint mark, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. Now flip it over, and the reverse shows a torch in the center, representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace on the left and an oak branch for strength on the right. This imagery sends a strong message: peace, strength, and freedom, key American ideals. You'll also see the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and the denomination, 1 dime. The 2002 Roosevelt dime was struck in two main mints, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia Mint, represented by the P mint mark, produced over 1.2 billion dimes that year. Yes, you heard that right, over 1 billion. These coins were minted with a composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel layered over a pure copper core. They weigh just 2.27 grams and have a reeded edge. That's the grooved edge, which was originally intended to prevent people from shaving off tiny bits of precious metal back in the silver coin days. Now, let's talk about what most people want to know: how much is the 2002 Liberty dime worth in circulation today? Well, the short answer is in most cases just 10 cents. That's its face value. Because over 1 billion of these were minted, it is very common. So, in worn, circulated condition, these coins are still widely accepted as pocket change and used every day in vending machines, stores, and coin rolls. However, not all dimes are created equal. Some 2002 dimes are worth more than face value, much more, but it all depends on two major things: condition and errors. If you find a 2002 Roosevelt dime in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in commerce and has all its original luster, it could be worth between 50 cents to $2 or more, depending on quality. If it's been graded MS66 or higher by PCGS or NGC, the value goes up even more, sometimes fetching $10 to $20. And if you have one in an exceptionally high grade, like MS68 full torch, which means the torch's details are sharply struck and fully visible, It could sell for $150 or even higher in auctions. Now let's talk about the fun part: errors and varieties. Some 2002p dimes have been found with striking errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. These can vary in value from $20 to over $100 depending on how dramatic or rare the error is. Always check both sides carefully, and a magnifying glass or loupe is your best friend. So, should you keep your 2002p dimes? Absolutely, but only if they meet one of the following. They're in near perfect, uncirculated condition, they have visible striking errors or misprints, they have full torch details visible on the reverse, or you just enjoy collecting modern coins as a hobby or teaching tool for the rest. They're best spent or rolled for future finds because hunting coins is part of the fun. The 2002p Roosevelt dime may be common, but it carries the legacy of American history, wartime leadership, and the values of liberty and strength. It's a reminder that even the smallest coins can hold big stories. So next time you get change from the store, check those dimes. You never know, that shiny little coin might be a hidden treasure. And hey, if you found this video interesting, educational, or just plain cool, don't forget to subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss a story from your pocket change. Roosevelt dime introduced in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The design remains largely unchanged, featuring liberty symbols and national pride. 2002p minted in Philadelphia with over 1.2 billion coins produced.